Next up today, we have the Tennessee State School Bond Authority for November 29th, 2023. I will note the presence of a physical quorum and will call the meeting to order. In accordance with Public Chapter 300, Sandy, I will ask whether or not we've had a request for any public comments.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have had no requests for public comment.
Very good. And if my understanding is correct, I pointed out that we do have a physical quorum present, but is it my understanding that we have one or two people participating online?
We do.
Therefore, we will need to have an official roll call. We will need to have all votes taken by roll call today. So Sandy, I'll ask if you will call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Treasurer Lillard.
Here.
Secretary Hargett.
Here.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Here.
Commissioner Bryson.
Here.
Ms. Scott.
Here.
Mr. Lybrand.
Here.
Thank you very much. Members, first item on the agenda today is consideration and approval of minutes from the October 9th, 2023 meeting. Hope you took time to review those as they were provided to you beforehand. Unless there's any questions or discussions, I'll make a motion we approve the minutes as presented. We have a motion properly seconded to approve the minutes as presented. Any questions or discussion? If not, Sandy, please call the roll.
Treasurer Lillard.
Aye.
Secretary Hargett.
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
Ms. Scott.
Aye.
Mr. Lybrand.
Aye.
Thank you very much. The minutes have been approved. Next on the agenda today is consideration for approval of an amendment to the financial advisor contract with PFM Financial Advisors. Sandy, I will ask you to present.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In your packets, you'll find amendment number 2 to the PFM contract that is currently in place. We right now are under amendment 1 of the contract, which commenced just January 1st of 2023 and expires at the end of this year. We are allowed 1 more extension under the current contract, and staff recommends that we extend this contract for 1 more year, beginning January 1st of 2024, commencing December 31st, 2024. We'd also like to comment that we have a really good relationship with PFM. We work very well with them, and they have provided us with exemplary service.
Thank you for that description. Members, I'll make a motion. We approve the amendment and extension with PFM. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion properly seconded to approve the amendment and extension with PFM Financial Advisors. Any questions or discussion? If not, Sandy, I'll ask you to call the roll.
Treasurer Lillard.
Aye.
Secretary Hargett.
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
Ms. Scott.
Aye.
Mr. Lybrand.
Aye.
Thank you very much. The item is approved. Next up today, we have consideration of the resolution to approve the borrowing of money by another method for the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, in specific regarding the Cherokee Mills Suite. Austin Oaks, you're here to present and you're recognized.
Good afternoon. Our request on page 8 is for an approval of borrowing by another method in the form of a lease for UT Knoxville to enter into an agreement with Magnolia Cherokee Mills LP in Knoxville. This lease will provide up to 11,872 square feet of office space at 2200 Sutherland Avenue. The lease term is for 5 years with 1 5-year renewal option with an average annual effective cost of $240,645. We do ask for 1 amendment to the resolution, and that is to update the source of funding indicated from an SBC project to plant funds that the university has reserved for this lease. We ask for your approval and are happy to respond to any questions.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Members, you have heard the description, which differs a little bit from the description in your packet, but you've heard Austin present that amended description, and I will second the motion made by the secretary that we approve this as described. Any questions or discussion? If not, Sandy, please call the roll.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Secretary Hargit, Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Ms. Scott,
Aye.
Mr. Lybrand.
Aye.
The item is approved. Next up, we have consideration for approval of the resolution to approve the borrowing of money by another method. Again, for the University of Tennessee, this time for the Institute of Public Service. Again, Austin Oaks, you're recognized.
Thank you. Our second request, as you mentioned, is for the Institute of Public Service to enter into an agreement with Corporate Quarters LLC for housing supporting their Law Enforcement Innovation Center training programs. This lease will provide up to 15 two-bedroom units at a cost of $150 per night, below the per diem rates in Anderson County. The total lease cost is projected to be $510,750. Either party may terminate the lease with 30 days prior notice. We ask for your approval and are happy to respond to any questions.
Move to approve. Second.
Members, you've heard the item described. We have a motion and second for approval. Any questions or discussion? If not, Sandy, please call the roll.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Secretary Hargit,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Ms. Scott,
Aye.
Mr. Lybrand.
Aye.
The item is approved. Thank you very much. Next up on the agenda, we have a project again at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, arena renovations and systems improvement. This item is in regard to an increased cost and financing terms. Austin Oaks, I will call on you again to describe the project.
Thank you. Our third and final request is related to the arena renovations and systems improvements project in Knoxville. This request is to increase the total project budget from $12.7 million to $13.8 million. Significantly, however, this reduces the TSSBA funded portion of the project by $1.2 million. So what we're doing is we're reducing TSSBA funds, we're substituting in auxiliary plant funds, and that will support some additional work needed within the bleachers and exterior signage for the facility. We ask for your approval, and again, happy to respond to any questions.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second, we have a motion and a second. I will ask Sandy and State Government Finance whether you have performed the appropriate feasibility analysis for this project.
Yes, sir. We did run another feasibility analysis, and of course, with the reduced funding, they still maintain the same amount of revenue to be pledged, and so it did not affect that analysis. And so there are sufficient revenues to cover the debt service.
Very good. Thank you. Again, so we do have a motion. We do have a second. Any further questions or discussions? If not, Sandy, please call the roll.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Secretary Hargit,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Ms. Scott,
Aye.
Mr. Lybrand.
Aye.
Thank you very much. The item is approved. That also brings us to the conclusion of the agenda for the School Bond Authority today. I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Have a motion properly seconded for adjournment, non-debatable. Sandy, please call the roll.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Secretary Hargit,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Ms. Scott,
Aye.
Mr. Lybrand.
Thank you all for being here today.
All right.